CSGO matchmaking needs a lot of work for CS2. There are so many features that could be implemented that would seriously make CS2 live up to its hype. Let's first start with the ranking system. Currently in CSGO, we have the ranking system from Silver 1 to Global Elite, which is in total 18 ranks. And the problem with this is the current system, there's no way of tracking when your rank up match is. And in Dota 2, you can actually track your elo looking at your history to see how much you're gaining or losing per match. Speaking of elo, I would love if CS2 featured a ranking system that was more transparent like its fellow sibling Dota 2. Now, also in Dota 2, you have tiers which correlate to your elo, so if you were Divine 1, you would know your elo would be roughly around 4620. Another issue is that there is currently no leaderboards in CSGO. So when you reach global, now what? You have no motivation to play. Most current games feature a top leaderboard, for example Dota 2 and Valorant, where you can see the highest ranked players in your region and world. Another cool feature I would like to see added for CS2 is having the ability to solo queue and having different elo for this, because I know in Dota 2 you have separate MMRs for both solo and team, and solo queue MMR leads to a much more balanced experience where personal growth will lead to a massive difference in the outcome of the game. Before I continue, here's a word from my sponsor Keydrop, a site that has many cases you can open to win some sweet skins. Special events are always going on that offer a lot of bonuses. I'm going to be opening Poker's case, and I got a FAMAS roll cage which I do not want. I will use the upgrade feature where you have a chance to get a better skin. Now if you don't like any of the skins you get, use the skin changer mode to pick out a nicer skin, or use contracts to possibly upgrade as well. Keydrop has case battles where you can play against other players. Whoever has the best skins takes it all. Every day you can open a free case to win money. Keydrop offers a lot of different deposit and payment methods. Plus you can withdraw skins instantly. Use code NART and get a free 50 cents and 10% deposit bonus. Link will be down below in the description. Now let's look at the Premier Matchmaking mode, which is absolutely dead. No one is playing it and it has the longest wait time. What if Valve took this and made it into something more competitive like 5 players that leads to directly semi-pro like Valorant are doing? Another issue is decaying ranks, and it needs to be removed. You lose your rank after a certain amount of time not playing a matchmaking game, and you get that rank back once you win a match, and it might not be your original rank. The problem I have with rank decay is that Global Elite that hasn't played for 6 months isn't suddenly performing at Nova 2 level. Basically what I'm saying is skill in a game like CS doesn't simply go away because of an extended break. There needs to be a fix to counteract the rank decay, or having less of a decay, 1 to 2 ranks max. This will in effect our next topic, which is Smurfs, in a sense that you are not directly smurfing, but since your rank is so low because of the decay, people might think so when you are dominating the matches. But how do you even fix smurfing? There is no fix honestly, and it happens in every game. There are ways I thought about that can help, but why do people even smurf in the first place? Smurfing is usually a product of people trying to play with friends who are lower ranked on other accounts. This is why there should be a solo queue only mode. This alone would handle most of the smurfing issues. In Dota 2, you actually need 100 hours of playtime before you can queue rank, and it also requires a phone number. It's not a 100% fix, but it will certainly help. Then there's the face it way of getting yourself verified by submitting identification, which I don't see Valve implementing in CS2. Let's move on to AntiCheat. Often you hear about cheaters and ruining the experience and wasting your time. It's not fun being in a game with a blatant cheater spin botting or walling. Currently in CSGO, there is the VAC system, there was Overwatch, and then Trust Factor to help deal with cheaters. In CS2, Valve are implementing VAC Live. We don't know too much about it except it can cancel a match live and how effective it will be, but what about having a more intrusive anti-cheat like Faceit or Valorant? As for my personal experience, I have Prime as well as a good trust factor and have not ran into any cheaters within the last year in Moving forward onto some smaller additions and features like adding a language option as well as the ability to pick what region and area you could queue up for. Both of these options are available in Dota 2. I would cover 128 tick rate servers, but CS2 is featuring tickless servers, so that's the end of the 128 tick server conversation. Now, what about forcing people to at least queue up 3 maps and selecting 3 maps instead of having to only select 1? Or maybe restricting this feature to only smaller regions, because that's going to help a lot with the wait times. This would also help balance the maps played, as we can see Mirage Inferno being the most, and then Train Ancient being the bottom. If the devs can improve the matchmaking for CS2, the game will reach endless heights as said by Shroud.
If CS2 doesn't freaking work on their matchmaking system and their rank system and all that, and it's just the same as Go, I'm gonna be so upset. It won't matter because like people are still gonna play the game anyway because it's Counter-Strike. Who cares? CS is it's in the spot where it can literally take over, like literally take over everything and everyone, literally engulf everything. It could probably have 5 million players concurrent on average.
What features do you guys want to see the most in CS2 matchmaking? Let me know down below in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more CS2 content.